Well, we're just making a few too many mental mistakes, you know, and physical mistakes, you know, those are going to happen in baseball. We work hard to prevent the physical mistake, but it's still going to happen from time to time. It's the mental things that are really kind of hurting us here in the last, you know, 4 or 5 games, and you know, we got one day to get it corrected. So we'll get out there and practice tomorrow and see if we'll work on a couple of these things. But that to me is more discouraging than the end result. We knew this was a good team, but we have to eliminate some of those mental mistakes.
Do you sense maybe it's an issue of pressing, trying to get, you know, some momentum in this strong stretch of the schedule? Maybe that's where some of the mental mistakes lead to?
You know, we knew this was going to be a tough stretch, no doubt about it. But you know, feeling sorry for ourselves isn't going to get us out of it, and that's what we're doing a little bit too much of. So we got to buck up a little bit, you know, stand up a little bit, and work through some of this stuff. We're not the first team that's had a little rough stretch here. It's not the first time for us this year. You know, we've had a couple of these stretches, and we've always found a way to come out of it. So we'll go out there tomorrow, and we'll take advantage of the weather and see what we can do.
Villanova coming in, obviously, is going to be a desperate group on Thursday. Even though you have more solid footing in the standings, I guess, is this series really important, more than you really thought so, I guess, to get your edge back going into the conference tournament?
Well, you know what, I think every game's important. You know, I get a kick out of when people say, well, this game's not important and that game's not important. Hey, we're putting our uniforms on, the scoreboards on, they're all important. And, you know, if you're a prideful athlete, every time you get a chance to compete, it's a big deal. So we're looking forward to Thursday. You know, we're not looking at any standings or anything like that. We're just trying to get ourselves right. We're trying to get back that competitive edge that we had, you know, a little while ago. And we got to get some guys going with the bat a little bit too. So
I guess obviously a situation where you guys battled back, the tournament went up, and then all of a sudden you're looking at 4-1 deficit. How much does that take something out of you guys?
I wouldn't say it takes something out of us. Obviously, one of our goals defensively is we score, they don't. And, you know, just trying to put things together and got something going, but you never feel like it's insurmountable.
This is obviously the schedule has gotten more difficult, but this is the 5th loss in 8 games. I guess going into this final series, you don't have anything in the standings to play for, but how important is it to kind of get that edge back and play well going into the Big East tournament?
Right, like you said, we're not playing the way we want to right now. So a series like that, where we can just run our guys out there and get our mojo back, it's going to be big going into the conference tournament, because that's really what matters at this point.
Is this kind of a nice tune-up when you look at the quality competition you played last weekend and in Arkansas? I mean, does that help get you guys ready and into postseason mode a little bit?
Oh, yeah. You know, Arkansas is a good team. It's fun to play against them, especially in the stadium on this stage. Can't ask for anything more than that.